Hi guys, it's Steffi from the Novelty Corner and welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new place in my apartment. I apologise, the lighting in here is absolutely terrible, but I couldn't be bothered grabbing out my lights today. So we're just going to film this with natural light and the apartment lights. So I do apologise. This is my little plant corner, and before I pack away all my Halloween decorations and bits and pieces that are here, I wanted to film out here because it's a really nice spot and it's been making me happy all week. For this month, I decided I wanted to film a slightly different series on my channel because I am participating in Believathon, which is being hosted by Gavin, and I'll leave his channel down below. Believathon is a month-long readathon where we're celebrating all things children's and middle grade books. When I posted my TBR about a week and a half ago, I shared that I was going to read some picture books, and I asked if people would be interested in having me read them out loud because picture books are quite short. They're usually 32 pages long. They don't always have a lot of text in them. And I was planning on reading some Australian picture books, and I know that not everyone overseas has access to them or has seen them or heard of them before. A lot of people said that they were interested in having me read them, so I have picked out 2 books to read today. I'm tentatively calling this Sunday Storytime with Stef, and I will be doing this every Sunday for November, and I'll choose a couple of Australian picture books and authors and read them to you. And I'm pretty sure each week I'm going to read a Mem Fox book because Mem Fox is probably my all-time favourite Australian picture book author. I grew up with her books and I have loved them ever since. And these are all books that I do read with my kids in my classroom all the time, and I've read them with every year that I've taught since I started teaching for 10 years, including with my grade 3-4 students who are 9 and 10 years old. They still enjoy them. So they're good books. The 2 books that I'm going to share with you today are Possum Magic by Mem Fox, which is a very famous Australian picture book. Fun fact, this was originally published 2 years before I was born, so this is older than me, although not this copy. I have about 6 copies of Possum Magic in various forms, but this is just the one that I could find in my classroom that the kids hadn't stolen. And also Diary of a Wombat by Jackie French. Again, another favourite. So let's start with Possum Magic. Possum Magic is the story of Hush, who is a possum. She lives with her grandmother, who is aptly titled Grandma Poss. Grandma Poss works bush magic, and one day she turns Hush invisible to keep her safe from all the natural predators in the environment. And it's all well and good until Hush decides that she wants to become visible again, and then it is a quest to find out how to make that happen because the recipe for turning her visible has disappeared. This is a really wonderful exploration of Australia and Australian food and Australian animals. It is just gorgeous. So let's read it. Possum Magic by Mem Fox. Illustrated by Julie Vivas. Once upon a time, but not very long ago, deep in the Australian bush, lived 2 possums. Their names were Hush and Grandma Poss. Grandma Poss made bush magic. She made wombats blue and kookaburras pink. She made dingoes smile and emus shrink. But the best magic of all was the magic that made Hush invisible. What adventures Hush had! Because she couldn't be seen, she could be squashed by koalas. Because she couldn't be seen, she could slide down kangaroos. Because she couldn't be seen, she was safe from snakes, which was why Grandma Poss had made her invisible in the first place. But one day, quite unexpectedly, Hush said, "Grandma, I want to know what I look like. Please, could you make me visible again?" "Of course I can," said Grandma Poss. And she began to look through her magic books. She looked into this book, and she looked into that. There was magic for thin, and magic for fat, and magic for tall, and magic for small, but the magic she was looking for wasn't there at all. Grandma Poss looked miserable. "Don't worry, Grandma," said Hush. "I don't mind." But in her heart of hearts, she did. All night long, Grandma Poss thought and thought. The next morning, just before breakfast, she shouted, "It's something to do with food. People food, not possum food. But I can't remember what. We'll just have to try and find it." So later that day, they left the bush where they'd always been to find what it was that would make Hush seen. They ate Anzac biscuits in Adelaide, Mornay and Minties in Melbourne, steak and salad in Sydney, and pumpkin scones in Brisbane. Hush remained invisible. "Don't lose heart," said Grandma Poss. "Let's see what we can find in Darwin." It was there in the far north of Australia that they found a Vegemite sandwich. Grandma Poss crossed her claws and crossed her feet. Hush breathed deeply and began to eat. "A tail! A tail!" shouted both possums at once. For there it was, a brand new, visible tail. Later on a beach in Perth, they ate a piece of pavlova. Hush's legs appeared. So did her body. "You look wonderful, you precious possum," said Grandma Poss. Next stop, Tasmania. And over the sea they went. In Hobart, late one night in the kitchens of the casino, they saw a lamington on a plate. Hush closed her eyes and nibbled. Grandma Poss held her breath and waited. It's worked, she cried. And she was right. Hush could be seen from head to tail. Grandma Posh hugged Hush and they both danced Here We Go Round the Lamington Plate till early in the morning. From that time onwards, Hush was visible. But once a year on her birthday, she and Grandma Posh ate a Vegemite sandwich, a piece of pavlova and half a lamington, just to make sure that Hush stayed visible forever. And she did. So that is Possum Magic. Like I said, one of my favourite stories. It's just beautiful. And now I'm going to read you Diary of a Wombat. It was first published in 2002 and it is just one of those books that is very widely recognised for its storytelling style. Our main character is Mothball. She is a wombat. She has moved into the backyard of a family's home and she discovers that she really likes carrots. She starts training the humans to give her exactly what she wants. Diary of a Wombat by Jackie French, illustrated by Bruce Watley. Monday, morning, slept. Afternoon, slept. Evening, ate grass, scratched. Night, ate grass, slept. Tuesday, morning, slept. Afternoon, slept. Evening, ate grass. Night, ate grass. Decided grass is boring. Scratched. Hard to reach the itchy bits. Slept. I don't know if you can see, but the illustrations are just so gorgeous. Bruce Watley does such a great job with Mothball. Wednesday, morning, slept. Afternoon, mild, cloudy day. Found the perfect dust bath. This is my favourite part of the whole book. Discovered flat, hairy creature invading my territory. Fought major battle with flat, hairy creature. Won the battle. Demanded a carrot. The carrot was delicious. Evening, demanded more carrots. No response. Chewed a hole in the door. For Pete's sake, give us some carrots. Ate carrots. Scratched. Went to sleep. Thursday, morning, slept. Afternoon, discovered the perfect scratching post. Evening, demanded carrots. No response. Tried yesterday's hole. Curiously resistant to my paws. Bashed up garbage bins till carrots appeared. Ate carrots. Began new hole in soft dirt. Went to sleep. Friday, morning, slept. Afternoon, discovered new scratching post. Also discovered a new source of carrots. Evening, someone has filled in my new hole. Soon dug it out again. Night, worked on hole. Saturday, morning, moved into new hole. Afternoon, rained. New hole filled up with water. Moved back into old hole. Evening, discovered even more carrots. Never knew there were so many carrots in the world. Carrots, delicious. Night, finished carrots. Slept. Sunday, morning, slept. Afternoon, slept. Evening, slept. Night, offered carrots at the back door. Why would I want carrots when I feel like rolled oats? Demanded rolled oats instead. Humans failed to understand my simple request. I'm constantly amazed how dumb humans can be. Chewed up 1 pair of boots, 3 cardboard boxes, 11 flower pots and a garden chair till they got the message. Ate rolled oats. Scratched, went to sleep. Monday, morning, slept. Afternoon, felt energetic. Wet things flapped against my nose on my way to the back door. Got rid of them. Demanded oats and carrots. Only had to bash the garbage bin for 5 minutes before they arrived. Evening, have decided that humans are easily trained and make quite good pets. Night, dug new hole to be closer to them. And that is the end. So those are just 2 of my favourite Australian picture books and I hope that you enjoyed them. I will try and find some new ones for next Sunday, so if you like this series, don't forget to give this video a like and let me know in the comments if you have heard these stories before, if it's your first time hearing them. I would love to know. I hope that wherever you are in the world, you're having a wonderful day and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.